back, guys. It's Kids Going Playground here, and today we're back for another video of Scratch. And today we made this epic game called Dragon's Jungle, which is a new game that we'll be posting on my Scratch account, and so you guys can play it and you guys can make it yourself. In this tutorial, I'll be telling you how to make Dragon's Jungle. We were busy and we went on vacation, so now we're back so then we can make some more content for the channel. And now I'm going to be showing you what Dragon's Raid is basically about. So you're this wizard, and you try to blast down the skeletons and the bats, and then you see whenever they die, they make a sound, right? And then the stars, wherever you click, they will go. If you click up here, they'll go up. And whenever skeletons or bats hit you, you lose health. And whenever they die, they make a sound, as you can hear. Hopefully, because I just turned down the volume a little bit. And as you can see, the wizard is changing costumes every single time. Yeah, the skeleton has life, so then it takes more time to kill than the bat. And then once you wipe out the other peons, the big dude comes out, the dragon, and then you see you have to start blasting the dragon. And you see up here it says dragon's HP, and he goes quite slowly. But he will one-shot you no matter how much lives you are, and you will always lose. But if you kill him, you win. So let's try to kill him right now. Okay, I'm gonna kill him real quick. Oh my god, so close. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. I'll kill him. So I forgot to tell you guys, you have to get more than 250 points to fight the epic boss battle. So this time I'll actually beat the dragon. I'll be right back. So as you can see, I'm about to kill him. I'm gonna taunt him for a little bit. Loser, player. Oh my gosh, he's gonna beat me. Okay, you win. See, I did it in yellow color instead of green color because it's just like yellow because the background is green. So anyways, let's get started. So I made a new project, and guys, let's be Untitled 43, more like Dragon's Jungle. And now, of course, we don't ever need the Scratch Cat, only in like rare occasions. But we're gonna start with, we're gonna get these sprites quick. So let's get the wizard, which is over here. The wizard. I know it's kind of big. I don't know how big my wizard is. I don't know how big. Let me see. 50. So move this 50. We'll get we just need all the sprites right now, and we should be good. And the star. We have a star. Where's the star? Star. And then we have the star. And we have the skeleton. I'll draw the gigantic hitbox. I'll explain everything in a moment. Skeleton. Bat and dragon. So let's go get the bat and dragon. I think I need to change the size of some things, like the bat. I'm pretty sure this thing's 50, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 50 it is. And now let's get this done. Oh, the skeleton's also 50, I think. Let me see. 75. Skeleton's 75. And now let's get everything started. So backdrop you want to get is forest. It's the one that I use. Well, yeah, so it's because it's the Dragon's Jungle, and another, yeah, so you just get the jungle, the Dragon's Jungle, and then now we have 2 sprites to make, but I'll make the you win, you lose sprite later, but let's right now, paint a new sprite. That is, so we have this. Take a random, like, green color, why not? You make the sprite, and no outline. So you make a gigantic green thing, more like a green sprite, and it's the hitbox, actually, not the hitbox, the thing that lets you shoot your stars, which is really useful because the stars normally, like if you click, it'll just go exactly where you clicked and it'll explode there. But if you don't have this, that means you won't be able to control your stars where you want your stars. It'll just go straight forward. So we don't want any of that. So now let's get the code started. So when the green flag is clicked, we will go to 0, 0, because it's just a gigantic green screen, and go to the back layer, so then be behind everything. Go to back layer. It will set ghost effect to 100. To a hundo, and hide, because it has to be hidden, the whole entire thing, because nobody wants a green screen blocking wherever they're shooting. And then forever, it will, if then the mouse is down, like if you click, hold down, like I'm clicking right now, if the mouse is down, that means it'll set new variable x, new variable y. And yeah, x and y. So set x to mouse x, which is basically the coordinates of your, the coordinates of your mouse. So you want to set y, and instead of mouse x, drag in the mouse y, and broadcast shoot star and wait, because this whole entire sprite is dedicated to the star. And now we're done with this code. Now all we have to work on the wizard, and the wizard should be quite easy. It does not have much code. So when the green flag is clicked, it will go to x. Okay, I have coordinates. It's going to be on the right side, so 190, -40, and it'll set rotation style left, right. Yeah, if you remember in our old videos, we always use this block, so it will not flip over, because if without this, and you set the direction to -90, that means it would flip over, and we do not want that. So set point direction -90, because it's pointing to the left side, and so the right side, and then try to kill the bats and skeletons coming from the left side. So, and we have point and direction -90, and then it'll set new variable, lives, and score. So we're going to make set lives to 5, so you have 5 lives. So if you get hit by 5 times from the skeleton or the bat, that means you lose a life. And if you get hit by the dragon, you automatically lose. And then score. So if you have to set the score to 0, because you didn't kill anything yet, so you start 0. And then you'll go to front layer, because it's just the wizard. You don't want it to be like behind a bunch of stuff that you don't want it to be behind. And when I receive shoot star, it'll switch costume to wizard C. So it's this costume. It can, like pointing, and then that's where it shoots the thing. Costume to wizard C, wait 0.5 seconds, and switch back to wizard A. And we're done with the wizard. Next thing up is the star, and the star has a decent amount of code. We're just gonna work on this real quick, and when the green flag is clicked, I'm not sure if you can see this. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. When the green flag is clicked, it will hide, and then it will, when I receive shoot star, it will, oh, you need 2 shoot stars. So when I receive shoot star, it'll go to the front layer, so then it's in front of like the dragon and all that stuff, all that good stuff. And go to the front layer, and then go to the wizard, because it comes out of the wizard, right? He has magical spells, so it gets out of the wizard, and it will show and start sound magic spell. Ba-da-ding! Magic spell. See, look, it's the star. So start sound magic spell, and then glide 0.5 seconds to where the coordinates of the star is. And remember when we put it over here, that's where mouse X and mouse Y is. So basically, X equals mouse X, and y equals mouse y. So it will be like this. And then you want to make it hide. And next we have another when I receive shoot star. This time delete all this code and then repeat 30 times, 30 costumes of itself to make those beautiful trailing stars, and it'll create a clone of myself. And then when I start as a clone, it'll point in direction. So it will point in direction 0 to 300. It's 360 because it could go all around. It can keep on rotating because it's a star and it spins. So you can make it like that. And then repeat 10. Change color effect by 25. And then it will move 5 steps every single time. So then it'll go closer and closer to where your mouse was. And it'll start blinking. Because the color effect will change it, and then the ghost effect makes it way better. The ghost effect is just really good. The ghost effect makes it more dimmer and dimmer, so it'll go away and fade away, which makes it really effective and cool. So you set the ghost effect to 5 and delete this clone. I think this game was dedicated to actually Halloween, so as you can see we have Mr. Wizard blasting the finger, and we have the it's glitching right now, sorry guys. My computer's lagging really hard. So I made this really big mistake, and I found out why it was lagging and making all these lagged sounds is because you need to wait. So I always get mixed up with this, so if you're new to our channel, get used to that. So broadcast shoot star and wait, so then it won't have the lagged sound. See, look. It won't create too many clones when you click on it, and now it doesn't have a lagged sound and get distorted and all that stuff. And now, next thing is the skeleton. This is the biggest chunk of code in the whole entire game, which just takes a while to do. So when the green flag is clicked, it will hide, go forever, create clone of myself, and it'll wait a pick random of seconds to spawn a skeleton in. So wait how many seconds, pick random, you choose, but I went 0.5 to 0.75, so it's very consistent and makes the game a challenge. And now we have this piece of code to make. So when I start as a clone, it'll set skeleton HP, new variable, for this sprite only, because it's only the skeleton. So skeleton HP. Is that how you spell skeleton? Yeah, it is, I think, yeah. And then when I start as a clone, it will set skeleton HP to 300. And repeat until... So the reason of this is because if you set it for all sprites, it'll deplete all the skeletons in line, and the clones will be useless, and so you want to make all the clones have its own set of 300 HP for you to use. So, and then now we have a repeat until loop. It'll touch the wizard. Still touching the wizard, so it'll always target the wizard. And then next costume, it'll start walking, right? I think I deleted a costume at this point. No, I didn't. No. That was for something. Next costume, and wait 0.5 seconds. And now we have when I start as a clone. So this is the biggest chunk of code, which is just gigantic. So when I start as a clone, it will go to X. I have coordinates, so negative 175. So that's around here, right? X, negative 175. But the Y is pick randomed from 100, negative 100, which is around down here, to positive 25. So it's all like up here. So they will start. So then it makes it a challenge for you to do that. And let me hide these variables real quick. Score. No, I think lives here. score, because it makes it a challenge for you. Because if all the skeletons spawn just like that, then you just do one projectile and you killed like all of them. But then if they spawn like around here, you have to start moving your mouse around. So yeah, that's how you work that. And then now it's show. You have a show, and it will repeat until it is touching the wizard. And it'll point towards the wizard, so it'll go towards the wizard, and it'll always try to target the wizard no matter what. So it will point towards wizard. And now we have move 2 steps, so then it'll keep on moving towards the wizard and try to kill the wizard, or knock out the wizard. And then if you need an if then, this is really big, guys. Sorry, you need an if then. If then you're touching the wizard, then it will. This is a very tricky part. Hit wizard. You have to start this. Oh, I almost wrote hi wizard. Hit wizard. And then you have a sprite called hit wizard. Variable called hit wizard. And it'll set hit wizard to Y, because whenever it touches the wizard, it will hit it, right? So, and it'll broadcast hit wizard. New broadcast message. So, broadcast hit wizard. And then now you delete the clone, because whenever the skeleton attacks the wizard, it will get deleted, because we just want that, because like they had a fight with the wizard, so then they decided, and they got lost to the wizard, because good guys always win. And so that's what we did here. So then now we need an if then statement down below the wizard, the hit wizard, and if then it's touching the star, then it will change skeleton HP by -10. So don't worry, guys. I know the skeleton HP has 300, and this is -10, so it does not take that many hits to kill the skeleton, because there's multiple of those little star things. So it will take like around 3 or 4 hits, I would say, or two to 3, 2 to 4. So yeah, that's what I'm estimating. So don't worry, it won't take that much hits. And then you need a if then statement right inside there. If then you need an or. I'll explain this after when I'm done coding. And you need an or, you need an equal sign, and you need less than. So if then we've done this so much times. So if the skeleton HP equals 0, or if the skeleton HP is less than 0, then it will start sound rattle. It comes with the skeleton, so it's easy to get. And change score by 5. New variable. No, we already have that. Change score by 5. And the bat only gives 1, so it's just like something different that we tried out today. And we need an if then, like right in there, and then if then. Feel free to pause, guys. I might be going too quick for you guys, or too slow for you guys, so then you guys can speed the video up if I'm going too slow, and pause if I'm going too fast. And if the score is greater than 250, the dragon comes into play. And we'll do the dragon in a minute. We just have to do the bat, which is really simple. So let's make a new broadcast message. Show the dragon. Show dragon. And yeah, and then now delete this clone. Where is that? Delete this clone. There we go. And we're done with this, and another delete this clone in the end. And now we have a few more scripts for the the skeleton. So let's get that finished. And so it's when I receive hit wizard. Oh, do I have to hide the variable? No. When I receive hit wizard, if you need a gigantic if then statement, if the wizard was hit equals y, so wizard hit wizard equals y, everything's coming from the skeleton, then it'll change lives by -1 because that's your lives going down by -1. So the thing is that the reason you need hit wizard is, like, say if there's a bat coming towards you, like we've had this glitch, so it's not really a glitch, but like we've had this miscoding a bunch of times, and it hits you, you lose like 50 HP, like 5 HP, whatever, how many times it was touching it. So we want to make this hit wizard thing to make it better. And it'll only delete 1 life. And now you need another if-then statement, and you put a or smack dab in the middle, and you need a 0. You need an equal sign. If lives equals 0, or if lives are less than 0, 0 is greater than your lives, then it will broadcast game over. So you lost if that happens to you. Game over. We'll code the game over after we're done with everything. And set hit wizard to N, because you didn't hit him multiple times, you only hit him once. And when I receive a show dragon, stop other scripts in the sprite and delete this clone. That's for a little bit later, so if you don't mind coding this real quick, so you don't have to do it later. A little bit later. And now we're done with the skeleton. Now the bat is much simpler than the skeleton. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing the bat code. So the bat code is just the skeleton rebuild. Oh yeah, I have to show you guys. Look, as you can see, look, there's skeletons coming from all over the place. I'm killing them. And look, they hit me, I lose a life. So yeah, that's basically the concept of this right now. And right now we have to code the bat, and we take this whole entire thing. We need to make some changing, but it's not much, so bear with me. And we take this whole entire thing, and we take this whole entire thing. It's not that much, but like, I'm just trying to, and then we take this whole entire thing. We have to do some changing when we get there. So we should have 4 scripts here. So let's see. Yeah, we have 4 scripts, I'm pretty sure. This needs some changing, so if you don't mind me, I'll do some changing. And then it'll go to this. You know, bats are flying, right? They fly. So basically, you want to pick the random by 50 to 150 because it's in the air. And touching wizard, yeah, that should be fine. Delete this clone. Oh yes, and this part, it doesn't have HP, right? So I'm actually gonna take out basically all of this in this. So we're gonna redo this, and then it'll have start sound owl, because that's the sound that it has here. And then it'll change score. Okay, let me just take out all of this. It'll just change score by 1 because you killed bat. Bat gives less score, and you delete this clone, and then you delete this clone. So delete this clone, and you have this delete this clone down here. So that's what you have for the owl. I mean the owl, not the bat. So this you take out. Okay, so so you take out this because it does not have any skeleton HP, because it's not a skeleton. So you have this, and yeah. Oh, and bats spawn slower than skeletons, and we would make that a whole entire one. And yeah, so this is basically the bat code. So now, let's see. So there's bats and skeletons coming right at us, and we're gonna have to take care of them. And yeah, this is basically what I coded. So let's move on to the dragon. So the dragon has some code as well. Some, actually, pretty much the same code as a skeleton. I mean, not the same code, but a lot, like, takes around the same time to code. So let's start the dragon. And the dragon. So when the green flag is clicked, you have to make a new variable called dragon HP. The dragon has HP too, and it'll it'll hide the variable dragon HP in the beginning because you haven't fought the dragon yet. It takes some score to fight the dragon, and it will go to X negative 170 and negative 50, and it will go to. Oh wait, I just did that. And it will hide and set the dragon HP to 6,000. You can, if you were looking for a challenge, you can set it to like 10,000 or something. But if you want it to be more easier, decrease it to 3,000. So it'll be easier for you to beat. And for now, I'm just gonna set this down to like maybe 1,000. Because I'm doing some testing in the end to show you guys that the dragon works. And then when I receive show dragon, then it will repeat until touching wizard. Touching wizard. It'll go next costume and wait 0.5 seconds. And now we have that. Oh, so I forgot to do something earlier, and it keeps on changing costumes. Delete bat D and bat A, so it'll just look like it's flying continuously. So yeah, and now we work on the dragon. And the dragon, so now we have the big script of code to work with. And let's do this. So we have 2 scripts finished, and now we have when I receive, show dragon, it will show variable, it will show the variable, show variable dragon HP, it'll show, and it'll repeat until touching the wizard, and then you lose. So repeat until touching wizard, and it will move 2 steps for 0.5 seconds. Every 0.5 seconds, it'll move 2 steps. And now we have that finished. We have another piece of thing to do. Coding all the small scripts first. So when I receive, show dragon, go forever, and it'll play sound grunt, which is a sound here, so grunt, and it'll play sound grunt until done, and wait 5 seconds before playing the sound grunt again. And now, when I receive, and then now we do when I receive, show dragon, it'll go forever, and if then it's touching the star, it will change dragon HP by -10. And since it attacks multiple times the star, it'll do more than 10 damage. And you need a if then. You need a if then under that. If then the dragon HP equals 0. Equals 0 or less than 0. Oh yeah. Then we will hide because it died, right? And it'll broadcast you win. And we have broadcast you win. And it'll stop this script because it has a forever loop, and we do not like forever loops to be all broken. No, don't stop this script. So we put it right under here, this script. And then under 2 of these, there will be an if then. And if it's touching the wizard, then it will broadcast game over. So you automatically lose once the dragon gets you. So, it's already game over. I was like searching for that. And then it'll stop this script. Where to stop this script? Right here. We have 2 more scripts to code here. And then when I receive, you win. Then it'll stop other scripts in the sprite. And then if you lose, it'll also stop other scripts on the sprite. And now, let's try this game. We want to stop the forever loops too, so then it will stop, and we don't want forever loops going forever. And now we just have to make the you win, you lose sprite. So, please copy down this code. Oh yeah, and please do not set your dragon HP to 1,000. I'm just trying to prove my point that you can win this game by killing the dragon. I'll show you guys later. So, you guys change it to whatever, 6,000, 3,000. You can set it to 1,000 if you want, but like I'm just doing this for testing. So, if you want to be original to the game, go 6,000 instead of 1,000. So, copy down on this code. Feel free to pause. And now let's do the you win and you lose sprite. This was something different for me because instead of writing you lose, I decided to write game over. I do not know why, but okay. So let's write game. Oh, this is hand. I normally like to do handwriting for this, so game over. And we. Ooh, I think that's big, right? Is that good size? I think that's good. And then you duplicate this costume, and you shift, and then you get the whole thing. You delete it and write you win. But instead, you double click you get all of it. And you change it to the color you want, but I decided to go a bright yellow because the background is green, so we go with that. And we have you win. So let's get the code done here. So it's like every other game that we do, so you should be able to follow along. So when I receive this, when the green flag's clicked, it's hide, and it'll go to X0, Y0, right in the middle. And then when I receive game over, it'll go to the front layer, switch costume to costume 1, show, and stop all. And you duplicate that. We are so close to finishing. You win. Go to the front layer, switch costume to costume 2, and let's get this started. Okay, So you see, let's get rid of these skeletons and bats. So let's get rid of them and let's get to 50. So, alright, so I'm gonna lose first. Let's just lose real quick and see if this works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and game over. So I'm just gonna kill a bunch of things and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get to the dragon to show you guys you can win. So I'm gonna change the score down to 50 to prove my point that this works. So let's do this and let's go. And I just have to kill some mobs and I should be pretty much finished. And you see my live went down just then. And you see the dragon only has 1,000 HP. And you know, we're about to kill him. And it says you win. So the concept of this game works right now. And let me just change all this thing. And remember guys, change this to 250 so it's back to normal. Or if you're looking for a challenge, you do like 500. Or if you're not looking for a challenge, you do like 100 or something. And here, the dragon, you have to change this to 6,000 if you're going original with the game. And we have everything done here. And please like, share, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below what else games you want next. And remember guys, see you guys next time. One more thing, if you have any questions about the project or anything, and if you want to compare the code to see if you're right, go to my project, go to my account, Scratch account, Gumball098, and then go to my project. I should have shared this one, and you guys can copy the code down if you didn't get everything that we said in the video. So anyways guys, see ya.